Hey guys, it's the Unknown here. In today's YouTube video, I'm going to be talking about my thoughts and opinion on the brand new PS5, PlayStation 5 system that will be coming to us later on this year. Now, this is going to be really exciting for us PlayStation fans, or for any gaming fan out there, really. I'm just going to be covering the key facts about this system, and I'm just going to give my general opinion and thoughts on this new PlayStation 5 system. So everyone is going to be asking this question to begin with: when will the PS5 system be released? So we can expect the PS5 system to be released actually later on this year, and people are predicting that it'll be either released between October and December 2020. Well, my guess would be it would be probably in November-ish. And people are also asking whether the coronavirus will affect the PlayStation 5 release date by any way or any chance. And Sony themselves have said that the coronavirus will not affect the release date of the PlayStation 5 system. So we can expect it to be released later on this year. And my guess being November, sometime in November 2020. So there's one feature that actually stands out the most to me about this PlayStation 5 system, and I'm actually wondering on what type of games will be out straight away for the PlayStation 5 system if I were to buy it or pre-order it for November. So the type of games that will be playable on the PlayStation 5 system will be, well, there's some leaks that are actually being leaked around now, but I'm not quite sure what game titles will be released straight away for the PlayStation 5 system. But I did see that you can play PS4 games on the PlayStation 5 system, which is going to be absolutely insane, because I was wondering why the PlayStation 4 didn't have that ability to play PS3 games and PS2 games, because that would be so cool to have backwards compatibility. But they did bring out something similar to that, but it was nowhere near as good as Xbox One's version, where you could actually just put a disc in your system and play that old game on your new system. So I think this is a really good feature that PS5 will be bringing to us, that you can play straight away, because when you buy a new system it costs so much money, and the fact that you can play your old PS4 games, if you were to sell your PlayStation 4 on your PS5, that just saves a lot of money and a lot of heartache, because you can just play your games then on your new system. Because I think that's always a handy feature to have, is backwards compatibility for your system. And like I said, one of the biggest questions as well people were asking about is what type of games they could expect to play on the PlayStation 5 system. And they basically said expect all of Sony's big franchise games to be on the PlayStation 5 system. So you can imagine playing like Uncharted on the PlayStation 5 system, and also Ghosts of Shimi. What the fuck is that game called? You can also expect to play the game called Ghost of Shima, something like that it's called. And yeah, like I said, probably the best games to play on there is Uncharted, because I'm a massive fan of the Uncharted game series on PlayStation. And I was wondering, as well as a lot of other people were wondering, is how much is the PlayStation 5 system going to cost? I think this is one of the biggest questions out there regarding the PlayStation 5 system, whether it is going to be worth to spend all your hard-earned money on it as soon as it releases in November. But Sony did say that they didn't give a certain price exactly, but most people are expecting it to be around the $500 mark in America. That is the $500 mark, because the PS4 Pro came out at $400, as well as the PS4 Slim that was around $350. So people are just guessing that it will be around the $500 mark, because this PlayStation 5 system will have a lot more features than what the PS4 system had, and it'll have greater specs on it as well. I'm not going to go into the spec detail because I'm not that much of a nerd, but I'm sure some of you guys out there will appreciate the specs that this thing has. So there'll probably be other videos on YouTube that will be covering the specs of the PS5 system if you are interested in that. And that is mainly it, guys, on the PS5 latest news. So we can expect it to be out around November. We can expect it to be around $500 to purchase. And I think one of the biggest features that they've leaked already, Sony, is that it will be backwards compatible, so you can go ahead and play all your PS4 games on your PlayStation 5 system. And there's one last thing actually. Will PS5 have VR, virtual reality? Yes, it will have virtual reality. And it goes into detail about certain virtual reality hardware, so I'm not quite sure about that, but I do know that the PS5 will have virtual reality, so that'll be good to see as well. Virtual reality is such an up-and-coming thing. I reckon there'll be films in the near future where it'll be virtual reality as well. That'll be so cool to watch films and movies with a virtual reality goggles on or glasses on. But that's another cool feature that we can expect Sony to bring out, is the virtual reality headset with the PlayStation 5 system. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a quick little video on the PS5 news and updates, and just giving my thoughts and opinion on the PS5 and whether I think it'll be totally worth it to buy it. My opinion would be, is seeing as it's backwards compatible, that gives me more of a reason to pre-order it, I guess, because I can then play my PS4 games on the PS5, so I don't have to wait for PS5 exclusives to come out or PS5 games to come out. So I think the PS5 will be highly worth it this year to pre-order as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button, comment down below giving your thoughts and opinions on the PlayStation 5 system. So subscribe to become a part of the Ghost Army on this YouTube channel. So that's it, guys. I'll see you all in my next video. Ta-ra, ghosts.